Welcome back, everybody. It's effectunknown. We're back in our StoneBlock 2 world, and we're gonna take a look and see what is down this hall. We cleared out a new big hallway here and put a room down at the end, and we kind of filled it with some of this black scaled plates, some of this Tyrian stone. Basically, it's just stone surrounded by a piece of iron, so it's not too expensive, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start building a spot for mobs to spawn. We don't have any other spot where we want them, so we're gonna put them in right here. So what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna have a 1 by 1. We want 1 by 1. We'll start off with 1 by 1. We should be able to, you don't really need spiders or anything like that, but we're going to start off with a nice little 1 wide path. We're going to throw some slabs around it so we can kind of step up to basically the platform where our mobs are going to spawn. And then we'll go around here and we'll just put a cap around everything. And then we should be able to put slabs underneath, and that should block out all the light. Let's give it a test here. So if we slab around here, still walk under it, which is good. Does that block all the light? For some reason it doesn't seem to be blocking all the light. Do we have to move this down 1? Well, actually, no, it's getting pretty dark. I think it just might be all the lights on the ceiling, which makes sense. There is a lot of light, and with the way these lights are set up, they kind of show up on both sides when you have blocks that are kind of one apart. So if we do not put those, we want slabs. We want to just slab around the rest of the way here. But just 1. We can't walk under 2. So let's see. We put the rest of these in here. That should make it dark enough that if we venture a ways away, we should get some mobs to spawn. And since they'll be trapped in there, it should be pretty easy to take care of them. So we'll look in the map up here in the corner, see if we can get anybody to hop in there. I think there was a zombie that showed up while I was initially clearing out that room. Looks like our pig iron chicken's just about done. Can we get anybody to spawn? Or is it going to be... Are they going to complain that it's too late? It shouldn't be too late. It's pretty dark in there. I mean, if we look, you can barely see the tops, so I would say that it's dark enough. We must just need the right amount of distance and time to wait for these mobs to spawn. So guess we're just going to kind of sit here for a second, see if we can get anybody to come in and get any mobs to spawn. We'll check a few other things. Like this double chest is pretty well full, and that one too, and I guess that one too. So our little bonsai hopper pots, hopping bonsai pot is definitely doing good. We got a lot of wood resources. Looks like we finally got somebody to spawn. What do we got here? Baby skeleton. I guess we'll take care of you pretty easy. And there you go. Oh, and we even got a skeleton head. I think we already got one on our wall, but let's see. Do we have... we do not. All right, well, you're gonna go right there. And I guess it was just that one guy, but our hobby bonsais are doing good. Plenty of wood, plenty of apples and sticks, saplings. You can switch out the saplings that are growing if we wanted to, but I'll throw a card up in the corner and go check out that video. It's pretty easy to make them, and it also is it's nice when you don't have to actually do a little dance to get a tree to grow and then cut it down, because I mean everything is just kind of done for you. But let's see if we can go ahead. I think I might just kind of bite the bullet here. I think I'm gonna push out this back wall. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have to. We could just move it over. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this 2 wide, make it a little bit more room for them to spawn in on, and we'll go from there. We'll see if we can get them to kind of spawn a little bit faster with basically twice the amount of spawnable space. So should be able to just grab our hammer that we made here to help clear things out really fast. We are going to want to basically clear all this stuff out. These hammers make nice work of things like this. They clear out a 3x3 area. But I guess we're going to have to go just the regular pickaxe route down here, because if we used a hammer we would knock out way too many blocks at one time. Why are you not? I feel like it's just kind of a delayed block break there. Alright, do we have... Oh, we got plenty of stone. We got plenty of this stuff. Let's go ahead, throw in a second kind of layer here. We'll run our slabs down on the bottom. We just want 1 slab though, okay? Just 1. And now we can go ahead. Can we fit? Guess we're gonna have to take down all these. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. I just want the lights. Gonna be a little tricky, I guess, just to get the light. Don't need to put holes in the ceiling. Okay, that should be good. So we can just fly up there. At least it's one of these blocks. That should be easy to replace. And we'll run a layer of these down, fill in this kind of black or back wall. That there, and finish it off by throwing some slabs in here. And we doubled up on another one. So that should give us, well, guess we'll have to see. This probably, no, those are on the lower side, so that shouldn't be anything spawnable. Let's jump out. Let's stand back here for a second, see if that kind of helps our spawn rates. We're also going to check out our map, because we're just going to claim the rest of these chunks. Don't really need to, but let's see. Come on. Can we get anybody to spawn a little bit faster? I guess it's not the fastest thing in the world. Whoa, look at that. We got our big iron chickens. So now that we got a bunch of these ender pearls, we're gonna put these guys together. If you don't know what is going on there, go ahead and check out the previous 2 videos. One will be getting started with chickens, and one will be how far we get with getting resources from chickens. You'd be kind of surprised what we're going to get from combining those 2 chickens together. Now, looks like still not really spawning that great. I mean, we are, what is it? I mean, we're Like 30 some blocks away, right? 32. We're plenty far away. And there's really no other space for... Oh, there we got one. I was gonna say, there's no other space for mobs to spawn, so it should be pretty quick for them to come in here. Alright, looks like we got just another skeleton right away. But once we make sure we get this thing working a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and let's make ourselves... I think we're gonna go ahead. We'll see if we can put... I think we should have the resources, cause, like I said... Oh, we got 2 more guys that popped in. The chickens in the other room there, they are giving us tons and tons of resources. Wow. Slow down, man. Slow down. These guys are super fast. I mean, like teleporting around the place. Our chickens over here making resources like nonstop. I mean that's our diamond and bone meal, glowstone, redstone's full, nether quartz is full, gold is like half full. Like we got a lot of resources. We don't have to really worry about too much at the moment. We're probably gonna make a better sword, cause but I thought there was somebody here. No? Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's put together some stuff that'll help us, you know, take care of those mobs a little bit better. So we're gonna want a mob masher. Let's see, we need 2 iron swords. Why do you have to keep disappearing? And block of redstone, block of iron. What were we missing? 1 block of redstone and some iron spikes. So we need 6 more swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swords. We should be able to make 2 of these. And now what are we missing? Where'd our iron swords go? We got a mob masher. That's gonna be really nice. And then let's see, what do we want? We go with some sharp swords. Max of 10. That's 40 iron swords. Looting and beheading. Well, let's say what's looting? Lapis, gold nuggets. Oh, that'll be pretty easy. We should be able to make a whole bunch of gold nuggets, because we got plenty of gold. And we can do max of 10. So let's make 10. We'll put them in the mob masher. And then we can also make some... Are they just mob fans? Mob fan? There we go. Iron stone slabs. Make a few more redstone blocks. And... we got the rest of our slabs. And we got 4 fans. Look at that. So we are gonna want probably some distance, I would think. Well, before we do that, let's go see how far we can actually, how far they actually push the mobs. So if we, little leggy spike, put our fan. Ow. What do you gotta be doing that for? We're actually gonna want our mob fan not that way. Can we go like that? Or probably, I guess we're gonna need some levers. Probably need some levers to activate them. That's pretty easy to do. So let's go back. Let's turn our fan on. Throw a switch on here. How far does it push them? Is it on the right side? Why is it feel like it's backwards? Is it backwards? Why would they do that? Alright, we're gonna take care of these guys. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Gosh, you guys are fast. I guess we're gonna have to switch these around. So let's just pop in here. We are gonna need go like this. Put those two there. Come down here. Switch them out. Pop back down. Fill up our hole. Turn our fans on. Oh, look at that. Show area. And it comes pretty much right to the middle here. So we're probably only gonna need to increase the pushing distance like 1 block. It's not bad. We make, let's see, we'll make up 4 of them. And let's see, mob fan distance modifier 1, 2, 3, 4. Push them straight into the middle, and then we can set up our mob masher. Let's see, where do we go? We put one there. And one there. We can put our mob masher right here in the middle. Now it is only gonna really grind up one person, or not person, but 1 block. So if we go right in the middle and put in, we want them in the back. Let's do that. We are gonna have to then come back around. We'll throw all our looting kind of upgrades to it. And we are gonna then have to also we're gonna have to break out this wall. We also are gonna need 1 more lever because we need to give it a redstone signal for our mob masher to turn on. And let's see, 1 more lever. Just a regular lever. That's all we need. Let's go ahead. Let's put our lever on the back side of this. That should turn our mob masher on. Is that on? Oh, look at him grind up. He's ready to grind. So now we're actually going to fill our hole back in just so nobody spawns right there. Now if we back up, anybody spawns in, they should instantly be pushed to the middle, hit the mob masher, get ground up. drop their experience, drop any of their loot, and then all we need now is a way to collect it. So let's see. We got... Looks like there's a guy brought to the middle. Let's see how long it takes. And he's dead. We've despawned him. They're not even around. We walk up, we should be able to find... Oh look, there's some loot. What kind of loot was it? Looks like gunpowder. It was a creeper. So I mean, this is an easy way to get drops from the mobs without even having to more or less be around, so long as you're not too close that things don't spawn. So now if we look, we should find vacuum chest. Well, that's gonna take a little while to make stuff. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. It's really hard to see. Vacuum hopper. We need a piece of obsidian. We can do that just by grabbing our bucket. Put you there. We will clean up this chunk of dirt. And we'll just go like this. Boom. Or not. There we go. Now this is gonna take a little bit of time because, you know, it takes a while to mine obsidian, but I believe we only needed the one piece, which will be good. We got one piece. We got our ice bucket challenge. We can put you back there. Eat up a nice cooked apple. And we need we're gonna need another rod, right? Alright, so we did not get our next level chicken. Let's grab some ender pearls. Well, that's not another rod. We need a blaze rod. Blaze rod is what it is. So if we do vacuum hopper and blaze powder comes from... How can we get blaze powder? Oh, we might actually have some. Do we have some? We do. Look at that. Combine it. We got a vacuum hopper. So now we can actually grab... Let's find some sort of a tank. What is the best kind of tank that we want? This is iron and glass. Is that XP drain? Let's try that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab some chests. And let's fly on down here and see if we can hook this up. If we put our chest there, vacuum hopper, tank, we should be able to say, once we type a bunch of stuff to get that out of there, on that side, output items, and that side, output XP. Looks good so far. Now we just need to wait for our first test subject to try it out. When that's going on, we'll check on our chickens. Still not quite the type of chicken we want, but we got ourselves a mob. I see him up in the corner. He's getting smacked around by the grinder. You can kind of see him right there. And you are not on the right side. Let's give him a little nudge. There we go. And how long does it take? So now our hopper should pick up no experience, but it did pick up the bone and the arrow. So there we go. That's good. So now we can do, what other upgrades did we want? I wish there was one that would make it work kind of on both sides. Maybe we should make another one. That way, no matter what side that the mob spawns on, they should get hit by that. So, mob masher. Mob masher, and where was it? Was it the looting one? Yeah. How many? Can we make 10 more? And we cannot forget the lever. So now we can go ahead, put this one on the opposite side. And let's see. We'll put you right, no. Put you right there. We'll put our looting. We'll grab our torch back and throw a lever on. And they both are grinding away. So now no matter what platform our mobs spawn on, they'll get pushed in, ground up. Our XP, our vacuum hopper actually will look at, there it is. Draconium chicken. Those chickens make draconium. But as I was saying, we're going to stand here for a second. We're going to see just how fast we can get some mobs to spawn. We'll probably also go ahead and make up some of these. We'll probably make up a sharpness. And we want to be heading one. Probably not right now. We'll make up a whole bunch of swords. We'll make 20 of these sharpness upgrades. That'll help take care of killing the mobs faster. So I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to get those all set up. We'll see how fast we can get some, mobs to spawn and what kind of rates we're getting. And we'll come back and we'll see how good they work. All right, we're back. We've let our kind of AFK mob farm run here for a little while. Definitely has not had a lot of mobs kind of going in here. We only got a little bit of some liquid XP. We do have a few drops, 25 more of the solidified experience, but definitely not a whole lot. It doesn't produce, or mobs don't spawn really fast in there, but at the same time it's just kind of a behind the scenes, set it up and let it run. We can check on it every now and then, but we don't actually have to go over there and kill the mobs anymore. But we still get loot, we still get experience and things like that. So that is gonna be it, I guess, for our AFK mob farm. We got our fans that blow everybody to the middle, and we got our mob mashers that grind them all up. We got our vacuum hopper that separates or collects and separates our experience and all the drops. And then, as long as we're far enough away and every once in a while, we'll get a mob that'll spawn. He'll get pushed to the middle and he'll get despawned. So, I mean, it's kind of nice. We don't have to do anything, but we'll still get mob drops from time to time. And our ender chicken is doing really good. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to call it an episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop the like, click subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be alerted when the next video comes out. In between time, I think we're gonna go ahead and kind of switch up kind of the look of this base. We'll see what we can do now that we have you know, a whole bunch of different wood and a bunch of different resources being generated from our chickens down here. We'll go ahead and we'll get all these chickens put into a nice comfy cozy place for them to go. Don't tell them. That way we can get rid of those chests that are just plugging up the hallway. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed our video and I will see you next time.